Part two. We'll try to make this shorter. When I was in my early 20s, I was in a really fucked up relationship. She'd start pointing her finger and screaming at you, back you into the bathroom. It's like her favorite spot. I mean, there's no way out except one way, past that person. And eventually, that's what you're going to do. You're going to get out of there. And I remember walking down the street crying. What did I do wrong? How can I fix this? How can I make this better? What can I do? It took me a while. It took me about a year. I had a daughter. I'd come home. Sometimes I'd work two jobs, and I'd come home from like a third shift, and fucking daughter's diapers full of piss and shit. Wife was asleep. If I said anything, caused a fight. If I didn't say anything, it caused a fight. It was just bad. Anyways, I got out. I had gotten a check for $83, and I had it hidden over at my mom's house. I cashed it and hid it. So I got off early because she was at either a wedding or funeral. I don't remember. She wasn't going to be home until like 5. And I got off early. I had like 3 days off in a row. So I called a buddy. He came and got me. He was my best friend. And he hated that bitch. He hated her with a fucking passion. So did my mom. But we get to the house. I don't even remember if I had a suitcase. I think it was just trash bags. I said, if it's mine, grab it. We grabbed some trash bags. And off I went. I disappeared for 3 days. In the process, my aunt paid for my divorce. I asked about fighting for custody. The lawyer looked at me and said, unless she sells herself to the judge on the courthouse steps with the priest and the sheriff watching, you can give that shit up. That's a little girl. Ain't gonna happen. It was a long time ago. And I could get into the stuff my mom dealt with my bio dad. Luckily for me, she married a good man, and we've had our issues, but he's a good man. Anyways, even after I'd met my wife of 31 years, we've been together 32, man, she would just show up at work. She'd show up at the house just fucking ranting and raving, causing shit. She would leave the kid with me for 30 days or 28 days and come and get her for 2 days and drop her back off, just so I couldn't file child abandonment. And she made it damn sure that I was never going to be able to fight for custody. It has changed how I deal with children my entire life. When my daughter was 30, and I felt like I could trust her because I was scared that she was her mom. I was. I'll get into more. I told her everything that happened and why I never fought for custody. She thought I didn't want her because that's what her mom was telling her. That wasn't the case at all. She had made it perfectly clear what she was willing to do to make sure that didn't happen. My child support was about $900 a month. Didn't start off that way, but towards the end it was. And that's not counting insurance and everything else. Oh yeah, I paid for all the medical bills. My daughter and her sister, neither one have anything to do with their mom. Just the kind of person she is. My wife of 31 years, like I said, we've been together 32, has never given me a reason or excuse or any reason thing to make me be concerned, but I always am. I'm always waiting for the other shoe to drop, for her to flip and become fucking crazy and just start going after me for no reason, for me to come home and find out that a man that came in the house took his wallet out and put his watch on the nightstand. Yeah. Or to see something out of place that shouldn't have been and only man would touch. After 31 years, I still worry about it. She's never cheated. She's never done anything to make me think that something was going on. But it's a part of me now, and I can't get off of it. I've gotten better, but it's still there. She understands it. She gets it. She understands that I went through some fucked up shit because she went through some of it with me. Quite a bit of it. Because of, well, we've been together forever. Anyways, I'm saying all this to boil down to an experience. That if you're in a fucked up relationship, you're not going to fix it. It's not going to change. It's just not. It's just going to get worse. And with the more stress and other things that you add to it, it'll eventually reach critical mass if you don't get out. Run. Just run. As fast and as hard as you can. Because it's not going to get any better. If you're staying for the kids, all you're teaching the kids is that fighting is the way of life. Screaming at each other, pushing each other into the bathroom, and pushing back to get away, running out the front door to escape. That's life. That's what you're teaching them. But if you get out and you find somebody that's great and good, you can teach them that this is how it should be. Not like that. To give you an example of what kind of person she was, not only did she do that shit to me, she would put soda cans in the freezer and throw them at the kid. I didn't find that out till my daughter was 30. And we talked about all the shit that went on. We were up to about 4 o'clock. It was a long night. Don't stay for the kid. If you can, take the kid with you. Laws are better now. Now you stand a chance. But back then, man, well. Anyways, my mom, when she was married to my bio dad, he was a piece of shit. Died when I was 2, thank God. She wound up marrying a really good man. My stepdad is, well, he's my dad. He's a good man. She was fond of saying, and she still says it from time to time, hit me once, shame on you. Hit me twice, shame on me. I shouldn't have been there. And that's my advice. If it's a fucked up relationship, get out. Run. And don't look back. Because it's not going to get better. It's just going to get worse. And with that, I'll shut up. Probably said too much, but you get the idea. I don't care if you're a man. I don't care if you're a woman. If you're in a fucked up relationship, get out. Just get out.